Okay, a motorcycle just went by, which is a good example of what Coco is going to react to. So I am watching this reactive puppy, and he reacts to about everything. Woof woof, Del Mar Dog Life. Not in Del Mar. Your humble dog walker is at UC San Diego, heading around towards the Price Center, up towards Target. One of the favorite places to be. Many people in my family went to college here, so over the years I feel like I attended, a lot of things here, a lot of graduations here, visited many dorms, visited the on-call room at the VA with my wife. Wonderful memories of being at UCSD, being a Triton family member. My wife is an alum, so we still love coming here because this is our favorite Target. Okay, I'm gonna avoid these people because Coco is reactive, so I'm trying to just give him some exposure, more exposure. We have the gentle leader, and that was working, but for a nice nature hike walk, I like to have him, I want to give him some space to frolic a bit. And he's got the shorter leash. He's got a shorter leash, and Annie's got a longer leash. Here's Annie over here behind him. Come on. What is he? Oh, he sees some birds. More reacting. He's reacting to birds, reacting to people. We haven't usually come here when it's busy yet. It's just school's not in. School hasn't started, but there's still some students just starting to show up. He is super hyped and excited. Oh, just like my sponsor, T-Melia Tea. Teammellia. Great tea, great life. Wonderful selection of teas shipped to your home in the U.S. Link in the description. So, reactive dogs. I've been looking on r/reactive dogs on Reddit, and there's a lot of things about how each owner understands what their dog is going to react to, learns there are certain techniques they have for distracting their dog when it reacts to something out with them. So I'm sure my habits affect it just as much as his habits. So if the way I walk, what we're doing now is not the same as when we were on the gentle leader, the gentle leader it's working, ongoing, but I want to be able to cycle through things, and the ultimate goal is that Coco, his family, everyone in his family can walk him without any fear of jumping, leaping, chasing after skateboards, birds, squirrels, everything. His fear of stairs with the open back. He doesn't like going down some staircases. Some alleyways and staircases he's just not a fan of, and he just doesn't want to bother with it. Some stairs he's okay with, but generally the stairs with the openings will really trigger him. And here's the backside. Yogurt World's not open. Tapioca Express is open inside. Over the weekend, all the restaurants in the Price Center are open right now. Look at him. He feels like this is an open space area, but there is still a lot of students here. Not a lot of students, but there's enough students that I have to keep a distance from him, and it's make sure he doesn't leap at them as a jogger goes by, or just get startled by something, and have good control over him. I know some of the other things that he will react to are storm drains. I think it might be the scent of possums or raccoons. So these raccoons are like 45 pounds. Okay, they are pretty fearsome. I don't want to have a fist fight with a raccoon. That would really, really damage me. Okay, because those guys are pretty combative here. I have had a raccoon that perceived me challenging it when I was taking a photo at the beach. I saw it run out of the storm drain. When it ran out of the storm drain, it thought I saw it. I tried to take a picture, and it thought I was challenging it. So it sort of like crawl up the embankment towards me, and I'm like, nope, I don't want to. I'm not messing with that squirrel. I had Annie with me, and I had to carry her. I'm just like, I'm not going to fight a squirrel. I'm not a squirrel, a raccoon, like a 45-pound raccoon. There were 3 raccoons in that drain, and you know, the alpha one was like, I am just gonna, no pictures from me. Oh, here's another dog up here. I can see someone's walking their dog, and it's a boxer up here. So that's going to be a trigger for him when he sees the dog over here. He's going to make a leap. So I better get a good grip coming up. So that's one of his main triggers. Here we are. See, yeah, only about halfway through. At the target's open. This is like the best target. I would have loved having a target as a student at my college. I went to community college out here for most of at San Diego City College. So if Target wants to open a store at City College, that would be amazing. Okay, so now he's caught sight. He caught sight of him. So we're gonna this is a good dog over here. Way better than my dog. He's not even jumping or leaping, and then Coco is like jumping around. We'll get there. We'll get there. Come on. Alright, hold on, Annie. Where we stop? Let's not go. So yeah, this is a full Target. You can get groceries here. Like bedding. You can, they have even, they have socks and underwear too. Like, you can, everything for your apartment. It's not a full Target, but it's a little bit scaled down, and it's good. It's the best Target around. It's the closest Target to me. Also, it's a lot easier to get to than Mira Mesa Target, and you can say the parking here is hard, but you get an hour free parking. An hour free parking at the garage over here with the app. So we're at the entrance to the Geisel Library over here. He still hasn't really relieved himself, but this is one of the best I like this walkway here. This is fun. Skateboard, do some longboard skating. I think this dog here, Coco, is probably one of the best dogs. I might try some skateboarding with Coco and have him pull me. There's a whole thing with that. So Coco it would definitely be a good candidate. The way he's tugging, and he has the energy to do it. So that might be a new hobby that we're going to post, is Coco skateboarding, pulling him on the skateboard. So any other triggers? For his triggers, definitely, it's the stairs, it's the water. He doesn't want to be in the water, or he doesn't want to jump in the ocean. He doesn't want to get, when we're at the beach, he's not going to want to get wet either. And Annie doesn't like that either. Some dogs just love the ocean, but he is not going to be around. He wants to be at the beach, but he doesn't want to get wet, much like everybody. But he's compliant with baths, though. He's a good boy, and he'll let people bathe him and groom him and clip his nails, and so he's not nipped at anyone. If someone enters the home, he will greet them in a pretty enthusiastic way. We're going to find out how you feel. So he's definitely kind of a protective dog for his family because he's got his mom and his kids. Let's get over here. I want him away from that little toddler. That makes him feel a little bit better. And I think Annie is might be relieving herself over here too. So, you know, really knowing what is going to trigger him and just kind of get out of the way. A lot of the times, it's just like the best thing is to just get out of the way of the whole walkway. I'll cross the street to make people comfortable, especially since I know if he's bound to leap. So I have to kind of understand and be, you know, have to keep him safe from himself. Any of the dogs that I'm walking or boarding or sitting or whatever word you want to use for it, my goal is to keep them safe from themselves, because they can do a lot of things that can harm themselves. Like much like kids, they never really get, you know, old enough to stop hurting themselves. So yeah, definitely. Oh, Tea Amelia tea, great life. We have green tea, matcha tea, jasmine pearls, black tea, cosmopolitan teas, Jin Mai Cha, which is a roasted rice Japanese tea, and sometimes you get it at Korean restaurants. It's a wonderful, lightly caffeinated tea. And we have milky powder teas. All these teas, herbal teas, non-caffeinated herbal teas, chamomile. Oh, here's a trigger. Let's look. He's gonna try to stop, and he's gonna be a brick. So now I'm just gonna hang out right here until he gets by, because he's gonna be a brick. Oh, here we go, another reactive dog. No, let's go. Annie, is that a nice way to greet? Come on. So, there we go. Just because the bark doesn't mean they're angry. It's just being vocal. Just because a dog barks doesn't mean, you know, there's any anger there. She's sometimes just being friendly, like, hey, do you want to play? Let's approach, you know, like, oh, hi, I see you, you know. And definitely, so he was a good boy, actually, because he saw the dog, and then he does the thing where, whoa, slow it down, you're getting caught. He saw the dog, and then he stopped and got down on his belly and agreeing to wait, sat on all fours, so it's not you know, not threatening. You know, if he were off leash, he probably would have rushed. So he would have definitely rushed, but not there. When he likes to meet dogs and greet them, he'll stop. When he gets close, he will wait for them to acknowledge, and then when they are like, hey, we're cool, and then then the leaping begins. Then it's the leaping, and I probably should have him off leash when he does the leaping, and they're actually okay. You know, generally when they say, okay, we're friends and we want to wrestle and roll and frolic, then I'll drop the leash so nobody gets tangled, give them a second, and then disengage. But you know, here I gotta be aware it was the same sort of thing. Another owner who also knew her dog was reactive. So, you know, she prepared. She understood. We both had an understanding about reactive dogs, and the owner solidarity, which was the topic that I saw. Owner solidarity among reactive dogs, and then we coordinated and avoided it. So I'm pretty happy. All right, Tea Amelia tea, great life. TEAMELLIA. TeaAmelia.com. Link in the description.